Hello, the bitch is back. This is Lyra. This is who you came to see. And I'm here today to talk about a certain special Orange Julius. And I want to stay fairly neutral on the topic. I don't want to get too much into politics. But there are a couple things I do want to say about my relationship with the Donald. And my personal problems with the Trump. If that makes sense. I am a trans woman who lives in California, IA. So, as you may expect, I am a little shocked that Hillary didn't win the election, and I realize that I may live in a bubble. And so I'm trying to educate myself as to what our country really looks like, and as to exactly why he was elected. Because I didn't think it was possible. My political science teachers didn't think it was possible, and here we are. And all I'm going to say on the matter is that I am a little bit worried as a trans person to have an incredibly conservative administration with, I feel like, admittedly reasonable concerns. Mike Pence, I have shared some propaganda on my page, I'm guilty of it as well, but he has posed a threat to the trans community and to the LGBT lifestyle, and as someone who has been victimized countless times for their identity and nothing else, like, it's hard for me to feel like I'm ever going to be seen as more than being a tranny, if that makes sense. And I know you guys might think I'm a whiny bitch, I know you guys might think I'm a privileged millennial, and I want you to understand that I am aware of my privileges, and I'm aware how whiny this sounds. But most of my family doesn't really get why I had such an issue with him, and I want to explain to them why. This is a man whose entire administration targeted minorities, disabled people, foreigners, whatever you want to say to disagree with that, know that there's irrefutable evidence that he uses his... He gains power over by discriminating against people. And I kind of find that gross as a minority myself. And I may be white, I may be privileged, but I have a lot of disadvantages that, believe it or not, make me victimized on a daily basis that most of the people in my life are completely unaware of. I kind of spent my life in high school pretending like I was okay. And that is a mechanism that many queer people do and have to put on a mask and a persona for. I know so many YouTubers, I can tell the way they survived and the way they were able to deal with the onslaught of hate from the people in their lives was by putting on a persona. And I'm not saying that I was put on an onslaught of hate in my life, but I am saying that I have had to cope in a lot of certain ways, and his being elected affected me in a way that I wasn't exactly happy about. And I'm not gonna whine. I'm going to allow it to happen. For those of you who know, I did vote. I voted for Hillary Clinton. However, I voted for Hillary Clinton in California. So my vote didn't matter this election. And I feel shitty about that. And I bet everyone who voted in this election kind of feels shafted by the government in some way. And I wanted to express my distaste. I wanted to express my opinions. And furthermore, if any of you disagree, understand that you are entitled to your opinion, and I agree that we aren't always going to see eye to eye. And just know I am willing to support anyone who is willing to support me, even if that means that they support Trump. Because I have family members who voted for the man, so hey, I have to support them. And I'm learning how to love myself every day, and I hope that someday everyone who supports that orange meme Julius, you know, what else? What other names should I call him to make myself feel better? I don't know. I'm guilty of this sort of name calling too. All I want to say is, I'm bummed. I'll see you next vid. You can end it now. Colin!